Hey Ashley, this is Chad here from Laird Wheaton GM. I'm one of the sales consultants, and this is the 2014 Chevy Trax behind me that you're interested in. Let me flip the camera around and show you this car. Let's go ahead and start it up. As you can see, this LTZ model features remote start. It's got fog lights, roof rack, sunroof, all-wheel drive. I drove this thing around for a bit during that snowstorm we had in February, and it handled the snow amazingly with these mud and snow tires. They've got great tread on them. It was priced at $20,995. I think we just did a reduction down to, let me check and see here. $19,900. So $1,000 off. That's not too bad. Full four-door, of course. It's got rear parking sensors. So what these little guys do is they're little ultrasonic radar sensors. When you're backing up, if the backup camera isn't enough for you, that's a secondary way to look out for obstacles, but it does feature the backup camera. There we go. LTZ all-wheel drive. Let's open up the rear hatch here. Got tons of storage space back here, as well as a spare tire. And these rear seats, what they can actually do is they can fold down. And it's a pretty easy process to fold them down. First of all, you just gotta make sure that the headrests are down, so you push them down like that. And then what you do is you lift up these, this seat bottom down folds like that. And then you just grab the little grab handle up here. And there you go, it flips right into itself. And it will do that on both sides. And look at the difference that makes. So if it's just you driving around, or you and one other passenger, you can add in a ton of extra storage capability, especially good if you've got pets, dogs and stuff like that. And of course, you can see there's a decent amount of rear seat leg room. The leather in this vehicle is in excellent condition. No rips or tears. There's also no weird odors in the car. It was a non-smoking vehicle. I've got plenty of leg room back here. I would be comfortable on a long trip. And I'm almost 6 feet tall, so there's no, unless you're a giant, there's no shortage of leg room back here. We've got a 120 volt outlet back there as well. So I don't know if you got kids, but if you do, and they're stuck in the back for a long trip, they can charge their devices and keep themselves preoccupied. Being the LTZ, it's got all the features you'd expect out of a loaded vehicle, including a four-way driver power seat. So what it's got is it moves forward and backwards. It's got the up and down range. It's also got power lumbar, and then your recline is the only thing that isn't power. You've got a Bose stereo system, power everything on here, automatic lights with fog lights, and let's go ahead and pop the key in the ignition. Turn the radio down here. So nice place to be in here. Very light. It's got the sunroof up there. Auto dimming rear view mirror. The steering is very light and responsive. Pretty simple gauge layout in here. You've got your RPM. You've got your fuel indication there is digital. Everything's digital here, and you can see your fuel range. You can go through. You can see your average, your trip meter, your timer, your average fuel economy. Average 11.5 liters per 100k, which is pretty decent for an SUV. You can see 82,000 odometers on the clock. We've got cruise control. We've got our Bluetooth and audio controls on here. Backup cam. And if we go back to the home screen here, You can see you've got your Bluetooth, your settings, your telephone link, all that. It does have heated seats, drivers and passengers, air conditioning, and manual shift control. Some little cubbies over here. Cubbies in there, USB, and an auxiliary cord. There's your key for your roof racks down there. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, but I just wanted to show you kind of what this little Trax is all about and what kind of shape it's in. Let me know when you'd be available to come down and take it for a ride. Look forward to seeing you soon.